Okay, so that is the GoXtreme Black Hawk. I've got Go Action app loaded on my smartphone, so I don't know whether you can see that. It works, funny enough, with the Pioneer. It gives me this screen. With a Black Hawk, gives me the small screen in the middle. I don't know why. I've tried them both. The Pioneers gives me a better picture, but it also seems like the Black Hawk has got a much wider lens than the Pioneer. But the question is, do I think the Pioneer is worth buying? And I say absolutely, because they are both very nice cameras, but their sound is rubbish. You use a voice recorder like you get on the smartphones. You use the voice recorder. This is now what the voice recorder sounds like. Now the guy that buys the GoXtreme Pioneer buys the Pioneer because it's relatively cheap. Now in most cases it doesn't matter what your picture looks like. People will put up with a bad picture, but people will not put up with bad sound. So these little cameras, I don't know why, I don't know whether people that manufactures cameras like this don't know that sound is more important than video, but for some reason neither the Black Hawk nor the Pioneer has got an external audio input. It's got a pathetic little built-in microphone that sounds horrible. So, is the Pioneer worthwhile buying? Am I happy with my Pioneer? Yes, I am. It works 100%. It catches that video. It's an extra camera. It's worth every cent. So if you contemplate in buying a GoXtreme Pioneer, if it is your first camera, if it is your only action camera, then I would suggest buy it. It's definitely worth it. You can buy 5 or 6 Pioneers before you've paid for one GoPro. The picture isn't that great. I don't know if it's both of these cameras. As a matter of fact, all of these cameras, including the Nikon over there, is now set to 720p. So in other words, they should give me all the same picture. So from the left I've got the GoXtreme Black Hawk, capable of doing 25 frames at 4K. It is set to 720p. I've got the GoXtreme Pioneer in the middle, set to 720p, capable of doing 4K at 10 frames a second, which is not worth it. So 720p, 1080 possible, 1080p possible on the Pioneer at 30 frames a second, and the Nikon can do 1080p at 30 frames a second. I've got it set to 720p, 30 frames a second, 25 frames a second at the moment. So this is the difference in picture quality. For some reason the Pioneer has got no camera screw at the mounting screw at the bottom. So in other words, you cannot mount it on a tripod unless you put it in its little box, which destroys your sound completely. It comes with a couple of fittings, but audio is a major problem on these cameras, so use an external recorder. But yeah, the camera screw at the bottom is a pain. I don't know how they thought. Fortunately, I've got a camera stand that can take a mobile phone, so if I turn the stand on its side and I mount the the GoXtreme Pioneer on the side in the mobile fitting, then I can put it on a tripod like I've done now. I don't know whether it would have made such a big difference in price if they just put a mounting screw at the bottom so that you can mount the thing. It's getting dark. It's about, I would say, just past the golden hour for recording. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you the Black Hawk, Pioneer and Nikon picture quality at the same situation. I'm using my mobile phone as an audio device. So the purpose of this video is purely to give the guy some advice who are considering buying the Pioneer specifically, because it's one of the cheaper cameras. If you want to buy it as your first video camera, if you want to buy it as your only video camera, definitely worth it. The GoXtreme Black Hawk is about 5 times more expensive. I don't know whether it's worth it. I won't spend my money as a first camera. I'm fortunate enough to have a whole lot of cameras now. I use the Pioneer quite often. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. Click on the little bell so that you'll be notified when I load my next video. Till next time, thank you very much. Bye bye.